I'm hating this bun. Yeah, I can't bother to read it. Why is it like a second head? I'll just leave it like this. I always feel like when I'm filming I hate it, and when I watch it back I just think, what was the big bother? I mean, I do hate it, but there's no point in me doing it for the beginning of this video. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Coming to you with a bit of a different vlog today because first weekend of the lockdown, third time running, and I thought, what a better time for some super satisfying organising my life and getting back in control, considering we can't go anywhere or do anything. So these aren't actually what I'm using today. However, you've probably seen by title of video, today we're doing the world's most satisfying fridge organisation, and I bought various different things to separate and organise the fridge, because there's nothing I love more in life than everything having its own little exact space. So that's what we're doing, and I'm bringing you with me. So, and if you're thinking, whoa, boring, stay, because I just think that's how it makes that's how this kind of thing makes you feel. Do you know what I mean? Like these actually stack as well. Like you could have like food in this one, like maybe slices of ham, and then is that how they stack? Yes, well done, Lydia, you worked it out. What a clever girl. And then this one stacks like this, other way around, slices of cheese, and then they work like drawers as well. Like, imagine rather than rifling through to the back, just pulling out a drawer and seeing everything. The only bad thing is I've left my label maker in London, so I can't make cute little labels, but this is going to be good. And also I'm just wearing pyjama bottoms in advance because cozy, you need to be cozy to clean. So yes, and enjoy. Okay, that is super bright, but the kitchen's kind of dark because it's 20 to 4 in the middle of winter. So I've got the ring light on full pelt, but first I'm going to show you the fridge now, and then I'm going to set you up and I'll start the thing. I'm not going to film the whole thing in depth because I don't think you need to see me cleaning up my fridge in depth, but I'm very and we all know you come to this channel for the quality of the video. So this is the fridge currently. The most organisation we have is these two things that you can never get into on the bottom, and this little box full of cheese, but essentially there isn't much structure and all the condiments are at the back. But other than that, this is it. And then this is the fridge door. So that's what I'm working with. I mean, you know, what better to do when you've got uni work coming out of your wazoo than take time out to sort out your family kitchen fridge. But it's really what I want to do. It's like I've got a craving to fix it. So first things first, I've got to take everything out of the frigo in order to clean it out, haven't I? So yeah, what I'm going to do, take everything out of the fridge, clean it, then sort it into groups. I've got all of these plus some more upstairs if I need. I actually got these all from Matalan online because I've had these before from Wilko, but they came without the rubber, the blue rubber in the bottom. They were just all plastic. But they didn't have any in stock. They had none in stock on the range, and so I think these are a bit more pricey in Matalan than they were in other places, but they had every single matching shape and size, and I really did want it all to match. So yeah, this thin one was $3.50, and these big tubs here, well, they're not really tubs, are they, but these are $5. And then I've got one upstairs. I've got two of the £5 ones upstairs, and then a different one as well in case we need that as extras. So here we go. that took about half an hour to do the cleaning. All the boxes are cleaned down here. I was just watching James and Karis's latest vlog. All the shelves are here. And now it's sort of, I cleaned everything with Method Anti-Bac. And this is just the best smelling, best spray ever. This is what's made me like cleaning. So if you hate cleaning, get a spray that you like the smell of, because it changes the game. Right, this is all the food. My first instinct is, so I have this thin one here I bought for all the condiments that go on the back shelf. And then my dad was like, what's the point? Because they're already on the back shelf. Like, do we need to put them in this on the shelf when they've already got like a dedicated space? Which is a true thought. So I don't know whether to still go for that or whether not to, because like you said, they're already quite accessible. I think maybe leave those to the end, because we know they're going to go on the back shelf anyway. So then I was thinking, so essentially, I'm trying to, my brain's fried. There's 4 boxes and 2 tubs. One of the boxes has got to be for like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, that kind of thing, because we need easy access to those. So maybe a box for fruit, the 2 bottom bins for veg, a box for dairy, so like cream, cheese. How many boxes is that? Is anyone else's brain fried? Right, let's put the fruit in one and let's just go bit by bit. I think I'm trying to rush ahead and this isn't helping my... I mean, what even food groups are there? Fruit and veg. Carbs. Okay, so 1 for meat. 1 for meat, 1 for fruit, 1 for dairy. And then there's a spare. Now we don't... I also forgot to say, which is probably quite relevant to this, is that we have 2 fridges. So because this is like a cute little, you can't really tell it's a fridge, looks like a cupboard. We have, that means it's not huge, and when there are 4 of us living here all the time, we have a second fridge in the garage. So like the things that we use on a day-to-day are in here, and say if we were to buy like mac and cheese, we've never done that, but like as a ready meal for during the week, we wouldn't keep that in here all week because it would just take up space. We would keep that in the garage and then bring it when we needed it. So this is kind of like the daily essentials, rather than, there won't be any like meals in here. And like if we were gonna have, like if we were gonna bought 3 chicken breasts, we wouldn't keep them in here unless we'd started to use them, then they'd transfer to this fridge. So that might explain why right now it looks like we have no food, because we did just do a food shop this morning, but we keep a lot of stuff that we're not using in the present moment out in the garage. So just thought that might be useful to know. Also, I don't really flush, don't I? And I tell you what, it's a workout cleaning, because look at me, flushed. Wow, who would have thought it? My biggest fear is, because I'm filming on my new phone, that oh, I've got watery eyes now. That this tripod's gonna topple over and smash my phone. So it's like complete. She looks like she's in the splits, because that way I feel like much more stable. Okay, right, let's get on with it. Starting with actually putting the shelves back. That could actually be useful. Wow. Oh yeah. And also I haven't taken the stuff out the side yet, because I'm going to do that at the end. Just there's too much I think finished. I am looking interesting, but I think I finished the fridge. I'm very excited to show you. Prepare yourselves, okay? So let me talk you through my lovely fridge now. So top back shelf is the condiments as it was. We decided not to go for the like thin one of these because it meant that we couldn't get as many things on the back shelf, and now with organised you can actually see it really well. So, and like it's super easy access, so it doesn't really matter. This first box here is fruit because my family eat it like every morning for breakfast, whatever, so I've made it really like the first thing you come to. There's all different types of fruit, there's even some lemons down the back there, and the ones we use all the time at the front, ones we don't use so much at the back, etc. Over here to the side, this is dairy, so I've put this on the top shelf, like the top big shelf, so that when we have things like, we can't always fit all of the milks because my mum drinks this milk, my dad drinks this milk, I drink soya, so we can't fit them all in the door. Means that we have like the space. Obviously we couldn't have the dairy one down here. Also, I know that mayo is not dairy, it's eggs, but I mean it doesn't fit in the eggs one, and it's, I don't know, I always think eggs and dairy kind of go together. So we've got cream. Behind this we've got butter, cottage cheese and yogurts. Now my mum does use these yogurts every day, so I was getting a bit stressed out about them being so far back, but then the yogurt that she's using at the minute is in the door, really super easy access, and then the rest of them are just down the back there, so it all worked out in the end. Further down, this is for eggs and meat, so like ham, sliced chicken, things that we'd have on sandwiches, salads, and then eggs in there together, because I would have put eggs and dairy together, but there just was not the space in this drawer for it, and we never really have that many meats at any one time. This is actually overspill, so I really wanted it just to be for like chocolate and chocolate biscuits, but there was a few things that we have at the minute that there just isn't space for, i.e. this salad dressing will not fit on that condiment shelf, and it also doesn't fit up here either, unless it's, I suppose I could lay it down, but for the time being, this is, I've just called this straw overspill. It's also got, I think the squirt cream would go with the chocolate biscuits anyway, but there's this block of cheese that won't fit in the cheese thing, and just a few things that don't really have a home. I decided to keep the cheese in the box, mainly because cheese can smell, and I kind of want it covered, and also then I put all of the vegetables down here, and it means that it's such easy access. I have got a few bottles of beer and stuff in the bottom, but I'll talk you through that in a sec. But it just means that by having the cheese in this box, you can just really quickly pull the whole thing out anytime you want some veg, and it's all at your feet or fingertips. And then we have a few bits of alcohol down here. Please drink responsibly, because like we usually keep all out in the garage, but if we're gonna bring it in, sometimes they're just on the floor in the garage, so you want to bring it in to chill or just transfer it over. So these aren't here all the time, they usually just move in here on the weekend, like from a Friday night or whatever, and then they'll be gone by Monday. So this is still, I mean, even with those on, super easy access to there. I pretty much kept this as it was. These four were already in here, I didn't touch these. We use milk and orange juice every day, so they're there. Like I said, I made this sort of anything that you're using at the time, which might be harder to access within the actual fridge, can go in this pot here. And then these at the top here, quite frankly, these soups didn't fit anywhere else, is why they're here. This is kind of, we're going to use it for sort of anything that's a bit too tall to fit, namely on these two shelves. Has a little space for it on this top section here. So there we are, that is my fridge transformation done. I've got a couple more of these coming in the next few weeks of just more, like, probably not in their own videos, but maybe actually, like some more kind of like organisation. I tell you what, I don't know what it is about work, but it always gives me shoulder pain here, always. Ow, ow, ow. The only thing that really helps it is like stretching against a wall. Why is that? Okay. More organisation kind of like videos. I want to do something with my wardrobe because that's not the best. I've made it better, but it could be better still. A few more things to come since we're stuck in the house once again. Next week, I think I'm either going to do my Q&A, which I have been planning for a little while, or my skin journey. It's not actually looking that bad at the minute, is it? We've had a few rocky moments this year with the skin, but it's looking okay-ish. Touch the table for luck. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different, but this is a bit of me. I am obsessed with tidying, transformation, really satisfying organisation of things. It's just what I'm here for. So hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, give it a like, comment, subscribe as always, and I will see you next week, Sunday, 10 AM.